Okay, hello and welcome to another Bob's Vlog. We are coming to you this time from a place called Portcullis House, which is where a lot of MPs have offices. It's quite a nice building. There's a couple of cafes here where people meet and talk, and it's all clearly part of the parliamentary estate, because you need to be able to get from your office to vote in Parliament in the lobbies either side of the chamber within about 8 minutes or so. So my office is in the next door building, not as nice a building in Parliament Street. Right, what have I got for you this week? A bunch of things. In no particular order of importance. It's all important. I talked to George Eustace, the farming minister, yesterday regarding the agriculture bill and what the Isle of Wight wants from an agriculture bill. This is after visiting Isle of Wight Grain a couple of weeks ago and having quite a few conversations now with the NFU and farmers on the Isle of Wight. So I will be monitoring the agriculture bill to make sure that it's going to be supportive of our small farmers, and our farmers tend to be smaller than the average size, and that it also enables us to look after our environment properly. I've just this afternoon been on the phone to the CCG. That's a clinical commissioning group that is responsible for spending a lot of the 235 million, in fact, responsible for spending 235 million pounds or so that gets spent on the Isle of Wight for the healthcare of islanders. Almost all of it does get spent on the island, a little bit on the mainland, but the overwhelming majority gets spent on the island. And I had a good chat with them about their plans to make sure that we get national standard healthcare on the Isle of Wight, that our GPs and primary healthcare is supported, that the acute services are supported, and that we have the best standards of training and indeed the best healthcare standards comparable with anywhere on the mainland, about how we achieve that and how we support our healthcare professionals on the island more and indeed deliver for patients as well. 2 days ago I went to the Department of Health to meet with officials there about dentistry. I'm aware there's been real problems for people in West Cowes because the dental practice is shut. East Cowes can't take everyone because they're now closed for new NHS patients, and people have to go as far as Bembridge to get an NHS dentist. And I said, look, that's not acceptable. I want you to look at this again. And so health officials are looking back to see what more they could do to support dentistry on the Isle of Wight. What else? I reopened Wellow Post Office. It was a lovely little experience. I think it was last week now. We reopened Wellow Post Office. I had over from Wellow and the postmistress there, and I do owe a couple of bottles of beer to a couple of people there, which I will deliver in time, I promise. Finally, Isle of Wight Literary Festival this weekend. It's a great little event in Northwood House, and I urge everyone to come along and hear all the wonderful authors who've written fantastic books. Remember them, they're much better than social media. I know this is coming out on social media, but we shouldn't forget how wonderful books are and how important they are. Indeed, how many great books have been inspired and written about the Isle of Wight, as well as so much great art as well. So I'll be around this weekend at the Isle of Wight Literary Festival. It's Thursday evening, going back to the island tomorrow morning, Friday, so I shall be at the Literary Festival. In fact, I think I'm on a panel this Sunday as well, so perhaps see some of you there. Thank you very much indeed, and I will speak to you all soon.